to be honest, I don't remember exactly how I came up with this idea of four ecologies. I mean, it was just like thinking about this as a kind of problem to solve. But when I came up with this idea, these four general types of landscapes, if you will, that I thought more or less defined my understanding of not it's neither the natural world nor the human-made world, but rather the kind of intersection of both, and the whether harmonious or more often the conflict between those two things. And I was really influenced by, say, Mike Davis's books. I know in one, Ecology of Fear, he points out that Los Angeles probably has the largest urban wild interface of any North American city, and that sort of really, it sort of charged me to think about these things. So to kind of sum up, I defined four types of landscapes that I thought pretty much covered my understanding of what this area was about, and that is, in order, the rivers, the river systems of Los Angeles. And we have the Los Angeles River and its major tributaries, the Rio Hondo, the Arroyo Seco, and of course the first major tributary in sequence from upstream to down is the Big Tujunga Wash, which is fed by mountain streams, including Big Tujunga Creek, Little Tujunga Creek, and many others. So part one is the rivers. Part two is the coast, and by coast they're not pictures of the beach per se, but the where the landmass meets the Pacific. So that includes like remnant wetlands, the cliffs of the Palisades or Palos Verdes Peninsula, and things like that. Part three, working title, is Hills and Canyons, which hopefully is self-explanatory. And part four, the subtitle is Haunted by the Desert, which is something I stole from Joan Didion. It's where the more or less Mediterranean climate of the Los Angeles basin meets the harsher climate of the both the Lower Colorado and the Mojave deserts. So the process is that I've actually made pictures for all four of these parts as I work, and now my 1 year project is now in its 6th year, and I have this really large map in my studio that I've made, and the four parts of the project are color coded, and whenever I photograph something towards this project, I write it on that map in the appropriate colored pencil.